Zelda.
That's right. Let me get you that broadcast on the side here. There it is. I'm ready to start. These guys are good to go. I got them set up already. It's time to begin.
Nice.
Three, two, one, go. This is not a lower bracket match. This is the last quarterfinals match. The regular quarterfinals match. The winner of this will move on to place against Problems and Spooty Biscuit. The loser will still be in, because they haven't lost. None of these players have lost a single match yet. They both won 2 or 3 each.
Good players. Get some blue mail. Sanctuary.
This match will create 2 more matches for me, which is going to help me schedule a little bit. We were supposed to have 3 games today, but we already had one close out, so we're going to have to see if we can reschedule that one. The other one is on its last legs. If I don't get them to play tonight, I might just have to call a forfeit on one of the teams. Gotta get moving.
Like your matches. It's a good strategy.
I've seen it come up a couple times. As long as there's no money in the seed. Last time I saw it, both players went for it, and then the seed gave them like 2,000 naturally. Yeah. Not too helpful then.
It's nice to have at the start, especially if you're running a team seed, because that way you know you'll have enough for bottle vendor. You can buy bombs.
Get rid of a risk.
Don't worry about the RNG.
That's why I always say this is just like XCOM. You just gotta manage that risk. Right? Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, there's a lamp at the race.
So obviously an open seed. We got Santa Claus Link there. I wonder what he turns into when you get him the other colors.
It's Santa Claus, obviously.
See, just a different shade of red. I think I saw it before, but I don't remember.
I want to say that one was added in the last update.
Yeah, definitely.
All the other quality sprites like Garfield.
There's the mirror, there's the gloves. That's some good stuff.
Team's doing pretty nice so far. Oh, Green got gloves too.
I've only played Roy. They added Roy and a bunch of other not Roys, and I've only played him.
This Garfield. Smite plays Garfield.
I saw him. No thanks. He's cursed. I saw him lose. We're checking the basement of Escape. Pretty early check for that. Got the opportunity.
A rare chance.
It's to poke a rat because you don't have a weapon. Dojo going into Eastern Palace already. Nothing in the bottom of Escape. Let's take a look at the crystals here, because I can get that information. What are we looking at for pendants? Overworld map. Eastern Palace is the green pendant. Tower of Hera is the... Okay, so Tower of Hera is the other pendant, the red pendant. I don't know what Desert is. Desert's Crystal 6. So one of those is good.
Like we had Hookshot in the back of the well cave, so pretty good stuff. Just Moon Pearl, and that's basically all they need for most of Dark World.
Pretty generous seed so far. Every time a seed treats me like this, I get scared.
Yeah, there's a good habit of seeds being really nice at the start and then locking something you need behind. Oh, never mind. There's the Moon Pearl and Escape.
We don't have quite enough to get into Dark World yet, but we can go to Tower of Hera. We cannot clear Eastern, but we can get most of it. Unfortunately, both of those are pendants.
Still no weapons. Maltzy might have a weapon, or they just didn't update their tracker, forgot to get rid of the sword. Probably doesn't, though, because I didn't see Maltzy go out of their way to pick up anything else.
Where's he going? Something good in the woods?
We had... There's actually just bombs and 20 rupees in the woods, I guess. He just really needs bombs, doesn't have the money to buy some.
He doesn't have any money, yeah, oh man. I wonder if that happened to the other team. They both seem to be okay.
I think they just didn't check bottle vendor, that's about it. They've gotten bombs through other means.
The lamp has been found by the green team as well?
Yeah, that was in the foot race. Oh, goodbye, Santa Link. Having all these bombs would be nice for the lake cave, because fighting these guys with bombs kind of sucks.
Gotta cook the bombs. That's the way. We had an intentional death, I think, in Eastern Palace. Maybe not. Doesn't look like it, actually. He was probably trying to do the quick button press and didn't quite pull it off, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. That's happened to me a couple times, actually. Didn't have enough health to tank the damage. Oh, lake cave is just a bunch of money, that's it. We're gonna see what Ice Rock Cave has, but have a long shot. Check the lake on the way back. I'm guessing that's what Zertan was gonna do. A little low on health. Watch out for those crabs. It's one hit kills without you.
Tojo decided not to go back into Eastern.
Ninja's gonna grab their gloves. Don't touch the crabs. Don't touch them. Secret most dangerous enemy in the game. It's the crabs. There's a sword in the ice cave, finally.
Yeah, this Isaac music is just noisy. I'm gonna turn it down.
I'm thinking someone's probably gonna head up to Death Mountain soon.
I think that's a good move because Tower of Hera is another accessible place, and then you can go across the right side too.
Yeah.
All the stuff's gonna be up there. Bet you'll find the hammer. Bet you're gonna find what you need to get into Dark World up there.
I'm thinking that's probably gonna be the next step here, because I think every other location I check has been pretty much exhausted. Unless I want to try and fake flippers up to do stuff like the fairy fountain. It is possible to have the moon pearl.
There's the flute in Eastern. I didn't notice that. Malty got it too, probably, right? No, he's probably after it. Tojo got it.
Tojo picked it up, yeah. I don't know if Malty went into Eastern yet. I don't think he did.
It looks like he's going right after that flute.
Yeah, flute's good to have.
So, they have the lamp and the flute. They can do Tower of Hera naturally, which seems to me like the seed saying, yeah, it's time to go here, buddy.
Yeah. I would definitely be headed up to Death Mountain right now. We're any of the people that are not currently in, like, Eastern.
Uh-oh. Ninja's gotta palm these skeletons, I think. Missed his pots.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't have any more bombs, though.
That's an issue. He could sync them up. He could get them both.
That is gonna take some
Nope.
practice. No.
We're out of here.
Well, have fun.
Can't do anything.
Probably go grab that sword from the Ice Palace unless you want the rest of the game to be a gigantic pain.
Yep.
Or not the Ice Palace, the Ice Cave. Why did I say Ice Palace? It's too early for that.
Ice Rod Cave, got your frozen regular fighter sword. There's this cave full of ice by the lake anyway. Damn fairies. What are they doing there? A couple hundred years ago, magic was a wondrous thing to think about, but just imagine how annoying it actually would be if fairies were just screwing up the water just one day.
Yeah, they're like bees that can freeze you. Sucks.
Dojo getting his, what was in here? The Generous Guy's Cave.
Just some money.
Wonder what's that for?
Might be saving up to get some Zora. Get that checked out.
No one's gone up there yet. Looks like
Zero might be headed out.
Yeah, is he walking? I would just use the flute. It might be faster to do it this way, though.
I still think flute is slightly faster.
I don't know if he's gone and gotten it. He doesn't have it marked off. Might be holding off on that till later.
Could be it.
Yep, first one to Dark Mountain on foot.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need the flute to get there. They got everything they need.
So silver arrows are in the back. That's what Tojo missed, I think.
There. Old man's got some more money. Very close to the Zora threshold. The Trix is going to check the right side of Death Mountain first. The Ninja Penguin's probably going to be going up the Tower of Hera if I was a... Oh no, it's not going.
You can go across the right side. I think that's the better move. Because you're gonna get
Ninja Penguin's going for.
You're gonna get all that stuff on the right side, and if the hammer's over there, then it's all gonna line up real nice.
Yeah.
And
oh, Ninja's going to turn on the the flute. That's it.
We're gonna see them jet up the mountain too, guys. I don't think they have any choice.
Yeah, I think that's the. Well, it looks like Tojo might be going for Zora early here.
You can get some of it done.
Not going for Fairy Fountain. Oh, he doesn't have the Moon Pearl, apparently.
Nope. Yeah, the cape was on the island in the lake.
There's Red Cane and the 5 Cane and the 5 Chest Cave, Death Mountain. A lot of money.
No hammer. Slipped on the bomb jump. I do that all the time. It should be an easy bomb jump, but it's so easy to fall in the pits in this game. You ain't coming back up for that.
Doesn't really waste too much time either way. You'd fall down if you failed anyways. Might as well try it, get a little bit of free time. Well, Zora's a bust. There's 2 big 20s up there.
So he really just has 2 things to check on the top of the mountain. He has the Spiral Cave and the Floating Island. The Spiral Cave could be checked after Tower of Hera if you found the hammer, but do you really want to risk it at this point? Might as well just check it out.
You're just going to pick up their fighter sword. Yeah, looks like everybody's going to be headed on up to Death Mountain now.
The right side, surprisingly, not immediately useful. The Red Cane will help later, but it's not something that you need to go after right away.
Yeah. Ninja going to grab the Moon Pearl, then heading up to Death Mountain, I'm guessing.
Dead rocks blocking the way.
Also going into desert, I don't think anyone else has been there yet. Gamble on Agina's cave.
I didn't see what was on the desert ledge.
I don't know if they went there yet.
This is the first time we've seen this though, for sure. And it could be something. I always forget about this chest till way too late. Art piece. Oh yeah, I was not displaying the timer. I'll fix that. There it is. Got it.
Ah. They're just going down for the Zelda route on the escape. I don't think anyone's been down here either, now that I think about it.
We saw half the items in Escape, not the front half.
Ninja trying to get fancy with the spin attack, didn't work.
If you hit him twice, you can get him. Yeah, so if the players need money, they can stun the enemies and get 20 cents pop. But I don't think anyone will. Everyone seems to have
money's not going to be a huge issue here because Zora's a bust and it's only, what, you need a couple hundred for everything else?
$110, $80, and I don't remember how much for the chess game. The blacksmiths actually will do it for free if you ask them and you don't have any money.
There's the fire rod in Escape, very good. Like Ninja's just gonna go for that last chest in Escape. The last couple chests. Tower of Hera, nothing great so far. If the Moldorm drop is anything, then it might be worth it.
We still haven't seen what we need. Go forward here. Titan Myths. Yep. Ninja Penguins found it.
Ah, there's the Dark World.
That's the key item that we've been looking for all over the world. Maltse's hopefully on his way down there as well because this team needs that to move forward. Fire Rod and Zelda's, that's just not going to open up anything. The Titan Myths are what were important. Maltse did not go through.
Ooh, that is going to be bad.
That's going to put Green Team in the Dark World ahead of Red Team.
Like Ninja's going to head straight to Dark Death Mountain, unfortunately. Click of death on the boulders and the dead rocks. Not a big deal, you can just fly there. Oh, the basement chest hasn't been checked in Tower of Hera yet. Maltse could be going backwards, yeah. Pick up that chest, they might not be too far apart.
It's a good plan. Did the backside of Escape have the key? I don't remember, because that would be the only way through. to get both at once. Open will allow that to happen. Well, there's the Titan Mitts for red team. Magic powder in the tower basement.
Nice to have.
Players have some options now. The seed just opened up. They can go to a whole bunch of places. They can do blinds. Not completely, but they can get in and clear it. They might be able to get into Mire if they could figure out what medallion they need and get that. That's missing. No one has any of those.
Yeah.
They can
Plus
do
there's
Skull
just
Woods.
3 free goodies.
No one's going to want to do Skull Woods in this situation, but they could. It could theoretically be done. It's going to be a tough fight. Master Sword.
Yeah, Molecula with Fighter Sword and Fire Rod would be a little unfortunate. Especially with no magic upgrades. Or bottles.
Ninja Penguin snagged the Master Sword out of the town.
Mm-hmm.
Town outcast. So pendants. Skull Woods is the other one.
Even more reason not to do it.
Crystal 5's on Mire. That plus desert could be something at the Bomb Ferry could be done.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna need a whole lot of items yet. We're gonna need the ice rod, the hammer. We might need the boots. We're gonna need the flippers, theoretically. Actually, we will definitely need them because swamp is mandatory. We're gonna need a medallion or two. And the bow.
Yeah. Too early to start thinking about go mode just yet.
Dojo took some lumps but did not fall. Got Moldorm dead.
We're gonna need Ether to get to Turtle Rock. Boltsy's gonna go for Hookshot Cave. The validation arrow. They found it.
Well, that's Hookshot Cave.
Hookshot Cave sucks. Garbage.
Dark Mountain's a good play for information, at least. They know what medallion they need. Looks like Surt's gonna go get his flute.
Oh, that's right, he still doesn't have it.
It would be nice to have in this seed. Looks like they're gonna be running all over the place. They know they need it.
Mm-hmm.
Quake for Mire.
Quake and Ether, 2 medallions. Bombos would also be nice for Ice Palace. Maybe
They
a little
got the
bit of
fire
magic
rod.
on Well, they don't have bottles yet, so they're gonna have to be careful to manage their magic. So I think you need a full bar for
Yeah, you do.
breaking out Cold Snare.
Unfortunately, you do.
Mm-hmm. Apparently Tojo does have a bottle they picked whoops somewhere. Where'd you get that bottle?
He's got to march down to the escape to get his fire rod, and then he's got to come all the way back up, get his mitts, and join everyone else in the Dark World here. Turtle Rock, the only dungeon... Well, I mean Tower of Hera, the only dungeon anyone can complete. Blind's about to go down, as long as Ninja can dodge a little bit here. Oh. One too many hits.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Ninja's passing on the rest of Thieves Town, going elsewhere. Probably gonna check out the Upper Cave Ledge, maybe check out Skull Woods real quick. Why'd you disturb that mummy? He was having so much fun on that bumper. Oh, there's one of the Skull Woods non-essentials, +5 arrows.
Double down on the digging game.
Let's go dig in.
Where's it at?
A lot of digging.
A bottle, at last, on 20 digs. Don't give up, Zert, you can get it. There it is. The key is in the back of Escape, so Tojo is taking this route, getting a heart, and getting his Titan mitts as well.
Ninja wants that fairy, it's not cooperating. There you go.
Gonna try his luck in Skull Woods here. Got the Master Sword, so it's not the worst fight. It's not as bad as it would be for the others. Unfortunately, 6 hearts.
Got the
And
Master Sword, you got the Fire Rod. The Gibdos aren't going to be the problem here.
It's not a fight that cares about your tunic too much. So those hearts are really going to matter. You're supposed to have a couple more than that, normally. Turning in the powder. Is Tower of Hera basement mandatory? No. No, it's not.
Looks like Maltzy's opting not to do the chest, the purple chest right now. Going for Master Sword first, maybe? No, they're going in to do Thieves Town now. Bottle exchange is just a full heart. Upper cave's just narrow upgrade, nothing great there. Those hellbirds are tormenting Ninja. He's about to die.
Ugh. We got ourselves a check on the ledge, and cannot check King's Tomb, though.
Still gonna find some boots.
Haven't found a whole lot of items in the Dark World yet. Just the Master Sword, really.
Yep. Well, they can fight Aghanim at least.
They might have to. He genuinely might be necessary at this point.
If it's stuck in like the, what's it called? On the pyramid, yeah, it might be something like the hammer up there.
They have no way across to the right corner, so they can't check Palace of Darkness at all. They can't check the catfish. And they can't get onto the pyramid. If any of those things are the hammer or the flippers, or both, then they're kind of stuck to do that. It would be really annoying, but I've had it happen where you get to the Dark World and Aghanim's still mandatory.
Yep. The logic doesn't care whether or not something would be annoying, it just cares whether or not it's technically possible. Within reason, obviously.
The chest is worth 300 rupees. Quite a walk.
Not cracking the 4 digits, but not going to help you too much.
Can't buy the items you're missing.
Oh, Ether was in the blind chest, apparently. Well, it's one of the medallions down. Just gonna find Quake now. There's the boots. Pipe cave. Boots and hearts and money. Well, the boots let you full clear desert at least. Which is an option since they have the mirror. The ability to get into mire.
Do the desert and check a couple other chests. Doing fake flippers here. Maybe the ferry has something for them.
Possible.
They're missing so many things. So it's having some trouble getting it to happen. What they need to do is they need to be on the very edge of the screen, jump in the water and hold left. They're not having that happen too well. It's picky.
It can be tough sometimes. Like, it's not a super hard glitch to pull off, but just the spacing is really precise.
Getting him to walk 1 pixel is not usually going to happen too easy.
Yeah.
He's up there checking this chest out. With the Moon Pro, you can get them both.
Garbage.
Desert is wide open. They can clear it whenever they're ready. Seems like a good stop. 2 items in there, plus whatever's on the ledge I didn't ever see.
Oh, I see. Zernil's finally going to Zora for green team for the first time. I'm going to be very disappointed. Gonna be like, I spent a third of my money for this.
Normally it's 500 when you can only carry less than 1,000. Even worse.
Yeah.
But at least you get something for it.
All the flippers, normally. Yeah, looks like Ninja's going to desert now. Finally, we know it's on the ledge. It's bombs.
Bonk Cave by Zertnal.
Could check King's Tomb now as well. Doesn't even have to go to the Dark World to do it. It's got the Titans.
I want to see the... Oh no, we need boots for desert. I want to see the hammer show up before we find out items required here. Flippers. He's out. Aghanim's out.
Ah. King's Tomb is just a shield upgrade. Tojo going for the full clear on Skullwoods. Was that the green or the red pendant? I think that was the red one.
Eastern is green.
Okay. Skullwoods is a complete bust.
And then just jumping into Aghanim as well.
I guess that would be Green's first time going there.
It's up to Zert, I think, to check the items in the desert.
Yeah. He's got the boots, he's got the big key now, he can finish it off. Also gets those flippers, which might be mandatory.
Well, they are. Gotta use them for swamp.
Sorry, I meant mandatory to get to the right side. Oh, the other chest in Desert Palace is half magic, nice.
Desert wasn't too bad of a stop. It's certainly got an item advance. They can swim now. They can go do ice and think about doing swamp's entrance. I guess they could do all of swamp, actually. They need the hammer. They can't get too far.
Yeah, the hammer is...
It could be locked out of ice, too. Maybe. Possibly. But you can bomb jump away.
They don't have the hammer. They can't finish ice because that's there's just a barrier at the very end, before Gold Stair. That final check, just in case he managed to get everywhere else without the hammer. Like, nope, fuck you.
Yep. They can get some items out of ice.
Mm-hmm.
I'd hate to see that, double dipping into ice. Flippers will let them get the cape. I didn't see what was on the bumper cave if anyone checked.
Bumper cave with just either an arrow upgrade or some arrows. Not worth going for.
Man, Ninja just cannot get a hold of some hearts. There you go, man. Welcome to the Big 7.
Mm-hmm. I think 7 with blue mail, it's not a terrible place to be. Now, if you get to the end of the game with 7 hearts, then it's a little tougher.
As it stands right now, they can go into Swamp and get one single item out of it. Maybe. And that's it. Could be an item, though, and Blind's big chest could have something. Still, we don't know about that. I didn't check when they pulled up the items if they got them all in Blinds or not.
There's the cape for green.
First one to the Catfish Ninja Penguin has crossed the lake, crossed the river there. I hesitate to call it a river when it's a couple tiles wide, but it stopped him in his tracks, so it must have been a pretty mighty one, I guess.
Mm-hmm. What you got for me, Mr. Catfish?
Okay.
Jeez.
Jordan's on his way to Mothula here.
Ninja Penguin not going down to check Pyramid for some reason. Not sure why.
We seen that waterfall cave, it didn't have nothing at all. Everybody has one or two crystals and the stinky pendant from Tower of Hera. Some people have another pendant from, I guess they don't. Eastern was one. Skull Woods. Did anyone kill Mothula?
Yeah, I think Tojo went all in on killing Mothula. It was nothing good. Skullwoods was a complete waste. Like Penguin is now going to check Pyramid. I remembered. Oh, right, I can go down there. Might even have to go diving a little bit into Palace of Darkness if they really have to. They're going to be missing out on stuff, though. No
I think
hammer,
that's next.
no bow.
Yeah, it's possible that you can get a whole lot out of the Palace of Darkness without the bow. If things are nice, you could theoretically get pretty far in.
What were the two Super Bomb crystals again? Was it Desert and Palace of
Mire.
Darkness? Oh, Mire.
The bottom left part of the map has all the good stuff.
Yep. Okay, just bombs on Pyramid, so... Thinking they're probably going to have to go to Palace of Darkness here, unless it's in Ice Palace.
Yeah, so if there's no key on the left, then we aren't getting anything in Palace of Darkness. What other situation
Actually,
would force them?
Turtle Rock, I think, is available as well. They do have Ether.
They don't have a hammer.
Oh yeah, that's right. They need that hammer to slam down the pegs.
Yep, can't get inside. Palace of Darkness could have a lot of the things they're missing, and it could be available to them with what they have right now. Or it might not
Yeah,
let them do a
it's
single thing.
possible, because Ice Palace is also available right now, and there could be stuff in there. They just can't finish it.
Altsi's cruising along the pyramid, see some bombs. Got that mirror shield already.
Nice to have. Throw a rock. That's about it.
Might be going there soon, this rate.
Soon as we get a hammer anyways, but hammer's gonna lock some other stuff.
Swamp has a single item. Without the hammer, you can't get very far. You could go into Swamp and check that single item, but without the hammer, they force you to use the hammer
Big gamble.
right at the start, pretty much. You get one box, and then you need the hammer. You get a mandatory key in room 1. In room 2, there's a fake wall. Second chest. In room 3, where's your hammer? That's Swamp.
Mm-hmm.
So Palace of Darkness is going to let them explore because this first chest is a key. If it wasn't, they would have to have the bow. Since it is, they can get a whole lot of items out of here. They can get most of them. They're only going to miss 2.
I usually don't like going into Palace of Darkness without the bow, but
Yeah.
here it seems like they have no choice.
Without the bow and the hammer, or the mirror, it's a really annoying trip without any of those 3 items.
Ninja Penguin opting to take the back route instead. Shovel.
Could be good.
The chain. There's the hammer.
In Palace of Darkness?
Yep, in the basement.
Well, that opens things up a lot. That's a step in the right direction, for sure.
Really good timing on it, too.
Now, if we could just find the bow, we could finish this dumb place. Then we won't have to double dip.
We'll get the bow, and we'll get Quake, and we'll get the ice rod.
Everything will come together real quick here.
Yeah.
Another bottle with a fairy in it there. House of Darkness is the right move, though. The hammer is going to open up a whole bunch of places, not to mention make the world map less annoying to travel.
Yep.
Ice is now completely clearable, for one, and so is Swamp, which is probably the right choice, honestly.
Yeah, I'd have somebody go out to Swamp immediately, especially with the hammer.
That's what I would like to see Ninja Penguin do, is leave House of Darkness, which did not have the bow, of course not, and go to Swamp. I think that's the right play. But Ice Palace is also there. So we've had the players had to skip a chest in blinds. I don't know if it was mandatory. They had to bail out of Eastern. They had to bail out of Pod now.
Mm-hmm.
We can full clear some dungeons at least now. We can get rid of Desert. They haven't. They can get rid of Skull Woods. They can get rid of Ice and Swamp now completely. Tower of Hera, of course, has been done by just about everybody, I think. Checking Peg Cave.
Hmm.
The last missing blacksmith item didn't pay off, it didn't look like.
Yeah, blacksmith was just kind of a wet fart.
I don't have a list of my music anywhere, it's just kind of something I threw together. It's a pretty long list, and I'm trying to make it longer because I'm starting to hear too many repeats.
You're just gonna do some digging with that brand new shovel. Oh boy, 5 rupees. Christmas miracle. There we go. Ninja's heading the swamp now. Pretty close match so far. Both teams are very close together.
I like Green's move here. Hojo's still working on Palace of Darkness, needs his bomb. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I expect him to do the same. The ice and swamp split is a good play.
Yep. Best move, I would say.
The Swice play. See which one of these surely will pay off. Which one will it be? They're looking for the ice rod, Quake, right? Quake, and that's running down that list. Just the bow.
Still gotta find a bow, yeah.
Still nothing from these players in these swamp and ice. Hojo's entered ice. So now we're on the same footing on both sides here. Both, I'm sure all 4 racers are getting annoyed by this seed at this point, but they're all on the same
Yep.
foot.
Well, I said I never trust a seed when it's nice, because they always have a tendency to be real rude later.
I think Ninja flooded his key and just realized it.
Ooh.
He didn't reset it though, if that's what he's doing this for.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is here, because you're not anywhere without resetting the screen here.
Yeah,
He's gonna realize that very soon.
That's just not gonna work. It's not gonna be
You have
reset.
to leave. You have to leave the screen that Swamp House is on. You can't just veer back out.
Annoyingly.
It's gonna be real bad. Feel that momentum that they had. Oh, there we go. Probably being told, hey, no, you have to leave the screen, get out. I still don't think he reset it, though. Like, he had to actually leave the screen with Swamp Palace, right? You can't just leave and go back in. Oh, that's how it worked. It's gonna be rough. There's the bow, Ice Palace, big chest. Opens up a number of options. Finish off Eastern. New Palace of Darkness. Kill Ganon. Technically don't need it to kill Ganon, of course, but it saves you a good amount of time. And a mushroom. Nice cold mushroom. Nice hookshot usage by Zerthanol right now. Grabbing every single pot on the way instead of walking on the ice, it's smart.
It's time for Cold Stare. Grabbing a little bit of mana.
Full magic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Doesn't want to mess around with this boss. Don't underestimate this guy.
You do not want to walk in here without anything less than full magic. Well, no, it's got the half magic upgrade though.
Yeah, you can theoretically do it with just that and a couple sword swings. I'm pretty sure the damage.
The fire
doesn't work
rod.
out.
Oh yeah, no, the fire rod definitely makes it so much easier. The cold stare.
It's really hard to hit more than one, but you can with the fire rod, and if you pull that off a couple times, you could theoretically kill him with just the bar of mana, but pretty rough. You're gonna have to probably swing a couple times.
Yeah.
Getting him in the corner like that's gonna help you get those multi-hits.
That is big. There you go. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Nearly dead already. No problem. That boss got wasted.
Not a single hit, even.
Ice Rod! Well, there it is. Todorock is wide open.
Yep.
I hate to say Todorock's the right move, but it might be next for Zertnol here.
Ninja's gonna work on clearing out some of the some dungeons here.
Tojo as well.
Dojo at least has 2 crystals, Ninja doesn't have any. Dojo's not going to be too far behind, though. He's about to grab his bow.
Ice Palace was super good.
Sentence I hate to hear.
With the bow in hand, he's going to go finish up Palace of Darkness, get the 2 chests that were not there before because no bow. The boss drop maybe is another item, and then could switch over to Eastern and get the green pendant and turn that in if he wants. Maybe is a good stop. The bow will also let you do, since they have silver arrows in Eastern, they could do a lot of damage to Meyer really easily with that. Not have to worry about that fight.
At this point, I think Quake is the only question mark, right?
It's just Quake. Where's Quake? Ice and Palace of Darkness had a lot of secrets in them. The boss of Ice Palace dropping the Ice Rod makes a lot of sense. Would be a way better place for it than where it actually is.
froze this entire palace and then locked it in a box so nobody else could freeze it.
Motsy heard the news, is heading right in there because he wants his bow, probably more than the ice rod, but he needs that too eventually.
We did it. We found the one person who likes the ice rod.
Red sword is one of the items hidden by the bow in Palace of Darkness.
That'll be nice.
Zertnal has not bothered to pick up the silvers yet. He's probably the only player who doesn't have them, I think.
Where were the silvers again?
Back chest in Eastern Palace. Which is a pendant dungeon. You know, he's thinking, am I gonna save time with those or not?
I mean, if it gets the red sword, it would be doable without the arrows. Just comes down to how close they are at the end. Gotta weigh out whether...
if he's good at that fight with the red sword, honestly, he would only save a minute or so. He'd lose time going after them just for Ganon if he was good at the fight. But I'm not sure. And he probably is good at the fight. To be this far in this tournament, most of the players are pretty hands down, got this game. And, you know, they got it pretty good.
Yeah.
I would suspect that he's good at the fight, but I can never remember.
At this point, you absolutely cannot bank on your opponents messing up. Like how tiny Argus is compared to Helmasaur. He's tiny.
He has more health than Helmasaur, though. He's tougher.
Ninja opting for hammer strats on Argus.
I don't think that's necessary. A spin of the Master Sword does just fine. So does the Fire Rod, for that matter. We're not seeing Zertnal go into green pendant zone here. He's not doing Eastern. He's not going to go after silvers. He's going to Turtle Rock, it looks like.
Going right there.
You can clear the whole thing. No reason not to. Except for the mountain trek will have to be made twice.
Have there been any seeds in this tournament where pedestal was required? I don't think there have been.
Yeah, one or two.
Oh yeah?
We had a shovel bee on there once and it dug up to Quake, and Quake was needed.
Oh wow.
I remember that one. Not the only one either.
The cursed seed.
Going into Total Rock.
Red team's syncing up their boss kills.
Nice work. Four crystals for Tojo.
Red has a crystal advantage right now. I'm worried about Ninja Penguin.
It's got a lot of work. An hour and 5 in, and we're just looking for one item here. We got a lot of dungeons done. This is double elimination on the upper bracket. This is a quarterfinals match. Legit. No losers here. Whoever loses this will still be in. And they'll be dropped pretty deep into the bottom bracket too, so they won't have far to go if they can keep up the winning streak that they've had after this match. The loser of this match is going to go into the round 5 of the lower bracket, which is only 8 rounds long. They'll be playing against Zero Rush and Ninja Bro. The winner will be playing against Problems and Spooty Biscuit in round 5 of the upper.
Well, there's Bombos. Not the medallion we wanted, but it's there.
Actually, this is the 8th finals. The winner of this is quarterfinals.
Oh no. Zerdinol gets killed by the Pokey. These things actually do a lot of damage for how non-threatening they look.
Turtle Rock may be the ticket forward now, but Meyer could be done. No, it's the one that's locking them out. Dang Quake.
All we need at this point is Quake, and we have go mode.
Turtle's trying very carefully not to get chomped. Uh-oh.
Things
Oh,
hurt.
jeez.
Oh! That instant of stop time when the key comes out of the chest, the chain chomp is just barreling towards you. That blue mail isn't going to help too much.
Yeah,
I think it might be able to take one hit.
That dang cartoon dog voice barking in my head.
Mm-hmm.
What game introduced those? Mario 3?
Yeah.
What a hell pit of an enemy. Where do they come up with this stuff?
Apparently Miyamoto came up with it when he saw a dog chained to a post.
This is great, he said.
I can make that an enemy.
Where'd he come up with Birdo?
I don't know. Probably saw a dinosaur spitting eggs out. It's like, oh, I could use that.
Well, we gotta check the Mimic Cave and all that other junk. Zertnal's putting their team ahead a little bit here by getting so much done. I think it's making up for Ninja Penguin's lack of pendants and crystals.
Hmm. I'm just gonna have to do the Cold Stare fight without any magic, though.
As long as he doesn't get hit by the puffballs, the actual ice. Honestly, if players purposely got hit by that, they probably wouldn't lose as much as they do.
The problem with the ice is that it can still combo you into them, which is really dangerous, not really something you want to rely on.
You don't have a lot of iframes in this game.
No. I've gotten bounced into the eyeballs before, and it really sucks.
He might have a fairy from one of the other dungeons. He does.
Ooh.
I know they picked one up for free.
I think it came pre-bottled, actually, now that I think about it.
Yep, that's the only way they could catch it right now. Somebody put a fairy in a bottle, locked it in a chest in the dark. The move. He's got him, that fairy did the trick.
Dojo going for Spike Cave.
Ain't seen nothing in Turtle Rock yet.
No? Well, still gotta go to Meyer, so might be in there.
Red team doing the same thing, thinking Turtle Rock is the answer. Spike Cave, nothing there.
Dojo just did a hard reset, apparently, for some reason.
He was in Spike Cave, I don't know why he reset like that.
Yeah. Might be Force of Habit or something.
Last chest in Turtle Rock here. They need to do it anyway, so it's not a waste of time. There are still other places to look. Dungeon-wise, there's not really.
There's no opting for the safety.
$300.
Oh boy.
Uses a
Uses
blue
a blue
potion. I
potion.
think I would have just taken the death.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't agree with that.
The book. Ether Tablet and Bombos now could have Quake.
Possible.
They have misplaced Quake, maybe, on one of the wrong tablets. We could also check the altar with the book and make sure that the stupid thing's not up there. What else is left?
I think Meyer, pretty much.
Well, they can't get anything in there. They got all the items outside.
Oh, right, that's because they need Quake, yeah.
If Quake is inside Meyer, we got real problems.
Mm-hmm.
Entirely possible that book is going to help out, though. That book might be what we need. Both players on Red Team are heading into Turtle Rock, assuming that there's nothing else. Like, they're going in here like this makes me think that they've 100% of the world map. That sounds accurate, actually. I can't think of any places that they haven't seen yet. Other than Blind's big chest, which they might know has not got anything. I didn't check the items when they did it.
And it can't be Super Bomb Cave because that's Meyer, so...
Yep, that's actually out. Red Tunic on the boss in here. So we are going to get to see Red Santa here. Let's get to see what that is again. What a
The
treat.
true Santa. Yeah, what else are we looking at here? I think it would have to be one of the tablets.
That's just those three things that I can think of. It's since the bonfire is out, it's altar,
Tablets or pedestal, yeah.
yeah, altar and 2 tablets, and hopefully it's
Maybe.
either here. That would be nice.
Maybe the pendant trade-in as well, that's also an option.
Oh yeah, no one's ever done the green pendant. Man, that would be a good choice. I don't think anyone's done it. No, nobody's going back and finished the boss, and I don't know if the boss might even have an item. I think that's going to be Zertinel's next stop. He might go check the tablets, or do Eastern. Gonna replace his bottle. Mushroom. Oh, did we ever turn this in?
I don't think we have. It's also...
We did dig, though, right?
Yeah, the digging game and the dig in the grove were both done, and nothing great from there.
Red boomerang. An item, not the right one.
Oh no, Malsey dies from the lasers.
Not quite.
Got a fairy, though.
Everyone's getting some use out of that.
That wonderful fairy.
And he's the one with the mirror
Yeah.
shield. That just goes to show how annoying it is to use the mirror shield in this game. Link doesn't know how to use it. He just holds it out sort of in front of him usually. Unless he's got his sword out.
The mirror shield is just so bad in this game. It blocks like 3 extra projectiles, that's it.
And it only blocks them if you're not attacking.
Yeah.
If you're attacking, he actually holds it off to the left because he's an idiot and doesn't know how to use his shield.
It is impossible to use a shield when you're swinging a sword. Everybody knows that.
Hojo nearly died here as well. Cardinal's going back into swamp.
Yeah, he
Wow.
never finished it, so I guess he might be going to clear that out.
Just wants to make some progress.
Yep. Honestly, for him, I would have him going for the tablets and checking out Eastern.
I think it's assumed by all players that that book is mandatory. But I guess it's not if it's on the altar, actually. He probably should just go look. I don't want to send Ninja Penguin to do Turtle Rock if it's not necessary. Right now.
Yeah, Ninja's got to do some crystal catch-up right now.
Yeah, that's a good plan. He probably should not go to Turtle Rock just yet. Looks like he's doing Eastern.
An option.
House of
Hopefully the
Darkness
right
is one of the dungeons he did do, so that's already cleared. Eastern is not done by anybody, so if it's on the green pendant, then green team's good to go here. Oh no, his field's in the way. When he was here before. Baltzy's showing us how to use that sword wielding mirror shield. Not immediately obvious unless you watch very closely his model on how he actually holds the shield while attacking.
Both the red team and Turtle Rock now going to go for Trinex.
Hopefully Trinex doesn't give anybody any trouble. They both have the tempered sword. Should be not too bad.
Maltese going to update their tracker. Still got the Master Sword on it.
I mean, did he just find an anvil and start hammering the Master Sword? Is that what he actually found? Knock
I
the
used to
dust
think
off.
that was the trick as a kid. You would slam on the anvil when the blacksmiths were working on it. They just yell at you, tell you to get away. We're working on it.
This ain't Amageur's work. As the red tunic simultaneously purple Santa.
Purple Santa, classic color. Like, why wouldn't you just start off with green? He's already looks like an elf. Give him like a little Christmas hat.
I don't know. Green's his Christmas color anyway. Blue's the weird one.
Tojo is one crystal away from finishing it up. He's just going to find that Quake. That's the big stumbling block here.
He seriously has 8 dungeons done. Like, he's done so much work.
Crazy. Might be going to check the other tablet. That could be the right move as well.
I don't think we've seen it
Nope.
yet. Both players are going for it on each team here.
Yeah, Zerdanil didn't check it on the last trip. He went to go get the purple chest. I thought he might go to check the tablet as well.
Another chest we're checking is the green pendant right now, so we're gonna find out right now maybe if the altar has anything, I guess, because Ninja Penguin couldn't check it. So bombos. Art piece. Green pendant.
It's got to be green pendant
10
or
arrows.
is it pedestal? Are we gonna have a pedestal seed? Oh boy.
Man, that might not be good if that's the case for Ninja Penguin. He's got 2 pendants and 6 crystals to go here. Like, he's got a whole bunch of work. I guess he's got four crystals and 2 pendants to go, if that's the case. That's really not good. If that's where it is.
Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate.
Especially when he
Because
backed
Dojo's
out
already
of the dungeon.
working on his last pendant here. I think that's what he might be going for now.
So just assuming that's the case.
I think both of them. Yeah, I think it is going to be required because both of them are now in Eastern.
I'm just going by what Red's doing, and that I can't think of anything else. They seem to know, like seem pretty dead set on it being on the altar.
I'm pretty sure they've exhausted every other possibility at this point.
Looks like we might have ourselves a pedestal seed, and Red Team seems to agree. They're just
Oh, boy.
committing to this idea. Because Aghanim can't have anything, and that's the only dungeon we haven't seen.
Yeah.
Now, Red Team has not turned in the green pendant, so they might be rolling on that idea as well.
I mean, they can still do it, but it's not going to waste them a bunch of time. It's going to be right on the way out from here. And then they're gonna know, well, the only place we have to check now is the pedestal.
Tojo will be able to check.
Yeah, he's already got everything. He'll be headed straight to the pedestal afterwards, I would assume.
Maltzy can go do Skull Woods and then turn it in at the same time if it's there. It's not going to waste him much time either. That's a really convenient place for him to go.
Especially now that he's got the tempered sword and the red tunic. Sorry, purple tunic.
Half mana.
It's looking like it's going to be a red team win here at this point.
Blind's big chest is something that no one opened, I don't think, but it might not be. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
It's
possible.
It really depends on if there is actually an item in it, or if they know it's the map or compass. Nobody seems to be going after that, and it makes me feel like that's probably empty then. Like, all the players would know. I wasn't, if it were me, I would know too, because I would know if I picked up the compass and map.
Like, I want to say I don't think anybody has gone back to check the blind big key, but
I don't think they have. We have Maltzy checking the ether tablet, it looks like. Meanwhile, Tojo may be blind pulling the altar pedestal move here, I think. Is that where it is? It's got to be either here or Blind's big chest. I can't think of anywhere else.
yeah.
We're run down the list.
I hope it was. I hope it's on the pedestal, because if not, they both wasted a lot of time
Yeah.
figuring out all these dungeons.
I don't remember what was on Lumberjack's ledge, but I figure they would all know if that was it.
No, Lumberjack wasn't anything.
Play the dramatic music. Quake!
Play those drums!
It's
master
Quake, it's go
drums.
mode. Tojo is on his way to his final dungeon.
We're gonna have to do every single dungeon, aside from Magnum. What a seed!
10 out of 11. Green team has a long way to travel compared to red.
Yeah, green is running on both a crystal and pendant disadvantage here, which they're going to have both of. Multi is just going to finish off Tower of Hera, and then I think that's all the pendants they need.
Man, what a seed. You don't even get the book until the end. You don't even know. Like, it's bad enough. And then you have no way to confirm. You got a blind pull on the altar. Hope that it all comes together. Hope you didn't miss something. Tojo is all wrapped up here. Almost done. Zertin will know. Because he just went after the green pendant and he knows it's a bust.
Might be going for all the pendants just to get the pedestal checked out.
Well, he has the book. He can actually get it done without doing that commitment. But it looks like he's going to go turn it in blind, too. He's just going for it, it looks like.
Well, I don't... Because Zertin will have all the pendants? I don't think he does.
He's going up there to kill Mothula instead of reading it.
Still gotta kill Mothula, yeah. I think they might have also realized, since Ninja Penguin was just in blinds, probably went for the big key chest there and realized, oh, there's nothing here, we're gonna have to do pendant run.
Yep. That's really just too bad for Ninja Penguin because he did bail out of Eastern early, didn't want to do it. Like his warp was in front of Eastern because he came out of Palace of Darkness and said Eastern's waste. He just left.
Yeah.
Green team has really got some work. Now Zertinel's not too far back as compared to the other two, but it's Ninja Penguin who is, and he's got a long way to go. Zertinel actually has 6 crystals already. They just found out the message.
Yep. Go mode is now known for green team, but they still gotta get that last pendant.
What an unfortunate set of events. What are the odds of an altar pedestal seed here anyway? Like 2%?
I would say pretty damn low, yeah.
I haven't seen it very much. I mean, we've seen it, I think, twice before out of the... We've done about 60 games. 60 out of the 74 or so that are mandatory in this tournament.
Hmm.
And we've only seen it a couple times. Aussie's pulling that Quake. All the players are going to be nervous about this because there were optimizations for this pendant run that could have been done that no one did, and no one's going to know if the other team did or not. Instead of going into Turtle Rock, somebody could have done the pendants, and they know it. No one did that, though. No one went for the pendants.
I just saw Ninja Penguin get completely ejected from the jump by Moldorm, like, no, try it again.
Zertinel's pulling Quake. Go mode for green team on the way. He just has Meyer left, too. He's tied with Maltzy. Tojo is in the lead. and on the boss, a dungeon ahead of everyone else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ninja is unfortunately still 2 crystals behind. Everybody else is at 1 left. That's probably going to be the deciding factor here, barring a catastrophe.
Unfortunately, the crystal that he needs too is Turtle Rock.
Yeah.
The information you can get ahead of time for Turtle Rock isn't going to help you more than 30 seconds or so. It's just not a good dungeon to run through fast.
Oh, there it is. Tojo's off to Ganon.
Very likely in about 15 minutes we'll have a winner here. Barring any accidents. They have so much money and two or three bottles each. I think Tojo's carrying some blue potions. Not to mention red tunic, 11 hearts, red sword, silver arrows, ape, half mana, all the tricks.
Yep. Again, fight should not be an issue.
So chat, you want to place your bets on where this thing's gonna be? I realize today is Gextra Life, right? And also 2 other charity marathons, huge ones. Not to mention the weekly seed is running as we do this race, so chat's a little sparse. If chat was wondering where everyone is, you're in one of those places probably. That's where. The other charity event going on is the RV Relief Done Quick event, the HRG DQ or whatever it is, which I have some friends at, and they're doing just live streams. I believe they didn't fly anyone out or anything.
Yeah, kind of really impromptu stuff.
If I had seen it earlier, I might have been doing that instead of this, honestly, because I would have totally signed up Rogue Legacy on that. That would have been sweet. That would have been good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Gextra Life, that's right. That's Chip Cheesem and Ironicus' thing. Which I don't watch them. I don't know when they scheduled that. I just know it happened today. It might be on right now, for all I know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're live.
Did he go right side and get his tower already? I don't know if he did.
I would assume so.
I didn't see it, but he might have.
Get those 2 chests out of the way at least.
Gold sword. No, I don't think he did.
Oh.
Interesting path. This is actually 6 and 7 here. Big key, 7. Would have been number 1 if he came down here first.
Yep. It happened a couple of times where I said number 1 and it wasn't number 1 just because they went a different route.
A really strange route. Almost everyone I've ever seen goes right, check those 2, and then turns around. Well, that's a really nice Ganon's tower, at least. A little bit of mercy from the pedestal seed here. He did get the Butter Sword for his efforts. That'll save him an extremely small amount of time at this point in the game, but it will be nice to have.
Yeah, Butter Sword this late is not super useful unless you are going to be sword killing Ganon.
Even then, it doesn't save you anything over the Red Sword.
Yeah.
You still have to spin. I mean, I guess you don't if you're really good at timing it. Because you could hit him with the sword and get the spin damage with the gold sword. If you're really good at it. But I don't know why you would do that anyway. I would still spin just to make sure that it happened. Just to guarantee no risk, no skill needed.
Spinning is more active, frame spinning is just better. Malty's about to get into Ganon's tower as well.
Zertnal's taking his time in Mire. He went in there around the same time as Malty. He's not done quite yet. This time they don't have. Zertnal's best chance kind of went up in flames when Tojo found the key as quick as he did. Now he's really kind of counting on a death from Tojo to keep him in the game. And it would take more than that, honestly. But Ninja Penguin is in here. He still has Turtle Rock to do, that's all. He's going to need like 5 minutes, a buffer.
I don't see a death happening with 12 hearts and red mail, honestly.
They have everything. Malty's going to have... If he wants the gold sword, he can get it. He also has the mirror shield, so not even the mimics can hit him. The butter sword does not do spin damage bonus. For some reason, they just didn't bother with adding that damage in. So what the gold sword actually gives you, it continues to multiply the damage. So the first sword does whatever, and the next sword does twice that. I don't know the exact numbers. They keep doubling it, and the gold sword does do double. And the spin on every sword also doubles it. So the fighter sword spin does master sword damage, and the master sword spin does red sword damage, and red does gold. Gold spin does nothing. So really what you get with the gold sword is a regular attack does red sword spin damage, and also for some reason you can't be electrified. Those are the two things that you get from the gold sword, which makes it a little less useful. If it did do double damage on spin, it wouldn't be such a mediocre upgrade, because if you could kill Ganon in 3 spins or whatever, that would actually be nice. But that's not the case. Malty goes for the gold sword. We lost Tojo's connection, looks like. There it goes. Came back at us. Clicks in, he's up further than we thought. Oh yeah, the range on the swords does increase too. The gold sword's range doesn't feel dramatic, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was the same range extension each time. And it just becomes so long with the red sword that you don't really care anymore. You almost have a spear. You just have this huge swing compared to the fighter sword. You would charge a spin on the gold sword only for technique, not for damage.
Time to kill a wizard.
That was fast. Zertnal running into Ganon's tower. Not sure if he's first or last to do it. He knows he's ahead of Ninja Penguin. Penguin's got to do Turtle Rock now. That's all that they have left. Pressure's on. Ganon time. With Malty halfway up. Not much is stopping Red Team from taking this victory here.
Yeah, it's pretty safe to call it for red at this point.
It's going to be a very fast Ganon fight with the gold sword doing red spin damage constantly. It's pretty fast phases. He's actually already done with phase 1 and 2 here. Phase 1 is where he's throwing his spear. Phase 2 is he's doing these fire tricks. Past this point, it's just one hit each time. You don't really need the gold sword anymore.
In case Tojo does take a ton of damage somehow during the next phase, he's got a blue potion. Tojo finishing first here.
It's been a long road. These players did really well to finish it in an hour and 40. This seed was a full clear seed. Wasn't messing around. Ganon is doomed. There's no way he's getting out of that. That is it. Hojo is first clear at 140 and 25 or so. Add about 10 seconds to that and you get his time.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Just need Maltzy to finish and wrap it up. Even if Ninja Penguin was in Ganon's tower as well, they'd be in trouble. All that time lost started to add up here. Yeah, it looks like once again the first player in Ganon's tower decided not to check the 2 chests on the right, and it's really gonna hurt Green Team.
Oh no.
That's the final bit of time loss that they're gonna endure. He's gonna do all the way to Armos and lose a couple of minutes for no reason because of where the big key is in the nicest place that it can be in, right at the start, and he just didn't go that way.
Like you waste almost no time for doing it, so there's really no reason not to. Oh. There's the key.
Oh, he's got the big key. What's he looking for? He did go get it.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what this... What are you doing?
I'm not sure what he's seeking right now.
You're looking for silvers? They already know where the silvers are.
Yeah, he's got them. Well, he doesn't have them. I guess he didn't go after silvers because they are in Eastern, but they were out of the way a little bit. Like he still didn't think it was worth his time, even as he cleared Eastern.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing here, unless he just knows he's already lost and is just going to go for a full clear or something. They're going to try and sync up their victories or something.
He has no arrows at all, but are you going to get him clearing Ganon's tower? And why is he opening these chests?
Again, like, he has no arrows, but he doesn't have silver zero either, so it's not going to help him unless he goes out and goes to pick them up.
He needs some arrows for the boys up top, but I don't know why he thinks he's going to get them
that's
opening chests. Pretty unlikely. Maltzy is taking a death on Ganon, but he's got a fairy. You can't actually buy arrows in this game. You need to find some.
There's 20 rupees for your trouble.
They're under pots and stuff somewhere, but there's 5. He lifted that one. He's got enough arrows now to do it. Wish he had silvers. Oh!
Get out of here.
What a mean play.
The suicide play. Jump to your bomb. Get down, Mr. President.
Yeah, I felt like there were arrows in here. Should be good now. No reason to go any further. That's gotta feel painful. He seemed like, and I don't really know exactly where either the arrows are. I do now. I certainly do now. Too far in. That's the answer to that.
Well, there's Maltzy done, and that's going to do it for Green Team. They have officially lost down to losers bracket. Red Team is moving on. Quarterfinals.
Yep, that'll do it. Hello. Nice run.
Hi there.
Well done.
What a seed.
Thanks. Yeah, that was quite interesting, to say the least.
I think you guys knew where it was before we did because we were watching you both go into green pendant territory with zeal, and so you knew for sure that it was either the pendant or the tablet or the altars.
Yeah, when he went to bomb us and I went to Ether and it was not there, it was like, okay, it's either green pendant or it's all the pendants.
Mhm.
So it worked out quite well there.
And the fact that it wound up being, when it was pedestal, it wound up being really nice that I had done those pendant dungeons earlier.
Yeah, Ninja Penguin did not. He actually vetoed the idea of finishing those dungeons, so he has spent a couple minutes clearing them out, and they're just not getting their 7th crystal here.
Okay.
Put you guys in the lead. That thing, I think that pedestal seed helped you out and hurt them a little bit. Just because of the way they passed.
Yeah, with the choice of doing 2 pedestals early and clearing them, that certainly helped us in with it being a pedestal seed, saving us, I don't know, 5-6 minutes there in the end, at least.
Well, I know we've had at least one other for sure, but I'm not sure if we've had a second. You might be the second one of this tournament that we've had to see. So nice work getting that done that quickly. An hour and 40 thereabouts.
Pretty rough.
Yeah, I'm still
Probably
surprised that
the other most important split we did was after we got the hammer, and we decided to split off to ice and swamp pallets to check those 2 in their entirety.
Yeah, ice was a big opener there.
Ice was really nice. So many items in there.
They just have to be the last items I could actually check there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys will be moving on to play against Problems, IRL, and Spooty Biscuit. So I'll make that room as soon as I can get it going.
All right.
Congratulations.
Quarterfinals.
Welcome to the quarterfinals.
Thank you very much.
We're just going to watch these two wrap it up. One of them is almost to Ganon, and the other one is about to get... He's died to Trinex a couple times, unfortunately. Working on that. Last crystal for him.
Did Ninja do the safety? No. I'm not worried with that much. Oh no. Does he have a fairy?
No.
I
Getting
don't
locked
know if he
down.
picked up the safety entrance.
Hasn't yet. Would have
Oh, no.
would have helped by now, man. Having some trouble with this final battle here.
Those pokies, man, they do so much damage.
And when I look at everything we checked, we basically checked every chest except the Fat Fairy in this route, or in this seed.
Yeah, that was out.
Yeah.
With Crystal being in Mire like that.
But we didn't check a lot of Ganon's tower because the big key was so early there.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, you
But
had pretty much
like-
everything you could want.
In general sense, like in overworld, except Ganon's tower, because I don't count that as a dungeon, because if you're entering Ganon's tower, you don't really need to check things, except you're looking for hookshot, obviously. And it's been there a few times. That's annoying when a seed has the hookshot in there, because if you can't hover, you need to find it.
Yeah, they checked the fairy fountain. Those weren't good though. Nothing in Zora's area was good.
Not at all.
Got completely ripped off.
Yeah. And Catfish didn't have anything either, and Waterfall was nothing. That whole side was pretty bad.
The potion shop had nothing that useful.
Get a red
And
boomerang for your
neither
trouble.
of the fetch was useful here. Like, shovel was nothing, mushroom was nothing.
Book and powder were nothing. Cape was nothing.
Well, Zirtnal's going on Ganon now. Shouldn't be too hard of a fight.
Ganon's not giving him any trouble. Zertnal was entering Mire at the same time as Maltzy, but he fell behind there. I didn't see what happened to him. He just took it slower. Well, at least Ganon's tower was nice. And Ninja Penguin doesn't have to look for arrows. Zertnal's gonna have to do the silverless fight though. I forgot about that.
Yep. Shouldn't be too bad.
Nah, just 12 spins. He's already got
Be
4
very
of them,
careful
5 of
about
them.
not touching too many fire bats here.
He seems extremely skilled at the swordless fight, or silverless fight, because getting a triple hit like that, that's rough.
Yeah, I think he's landed every single hit he possibly can at this point.
Missed that one.
Oh no.
Gonna even
I've
out
been
to
made a
6.
fool of.
Oh no. It's backfired.
Ooh, no.
Commentator's curse.
It's even worse than death because you don't get your health back.
Well, they did change it back so you can get the fairy from the tree now.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's not RNG. You can get that.
Yeah, they removed those RNGs from the trees to make it safer for new players.
Hmm.
Again. I think they did that in, I don't know, was it 23 or 24 or something?
That they
We're
reversed.
up 28.
Round 2 with Ganon.
It's already on phase 3. Oh, didn't get the torch glitch this time. It's gonna make it annoying to do silverless on. Not too smooth this time. That always lit torch helps a lot in this case. And he's got to watch his mana too, even with half. You're not going to be able to spend too much on the fire rod. I believe he's got 4 out of 12 hits here. That's 5. Ninja Penguin's entering the last floors of Ganon's tower.
Hmm.
Running low on the mana, gonna have to switch to the lamp if you actually want to complete this. Hope he has
Yeah, I don't know if...
Perhaps he has a blue potion.
time to use
Could've
it.
got
Time to
one
use it.
Hobo.
Gotta get that torch out. Got a fairy.
Yeah, that's not
Fairies
gonna
don't give you
help
magic though. Oh no. Oh no, he can't use... Oh no, he's got the lamp.
That last shred of mana is still worth a little bit.
Oh no, that's... No, Might be it. How much magic does he have left?
Man,
Oh no, that's it.
Zertnal's out of mana on the Ganon fight. You gotta run.
Ninja might catch up.
Unfortunately, you don't get your mana. Oh, the fairy's gonna res him. You don't get your mana back when you die. He's gonna have to go buy some potions.
Yeah, just spend those 1600 rupees. Get it over with.
And
Oh,
Ninja,
that's
speaking of Ninja, is on 1 heart going up to Aghanim's, and he didn't get his key, which he needs. He's gonna have to go back and pick that up.
Well, Ninja can make a fairy here at least.
I don't think he has the
Be
powder.
careful about it. Oh, they never picked it up.
Yeah, the powder was in the bottom of Tower of Terra.
Both of Green Team just missing a single item that you would think not a big deal normally, but it ended up costing them.
Oh, and they didn't have a key. Oh, poor Ninja.
He just skipped.
He just
skipped
skipped the one
that they dropped. He's got it. He's all right. He needs to not take a single hit on Aghanim though, and that might be tricky because Aghanim tends to blast you a little bit.
Or Moldorm.
Moldorm doesn't.
It's possible. It's possible for him to bump you onto the spikes if you fall down the pit, and I think those are always 1 heart, right?
They are.
You're not checking the validation chest. Oh, jeez. That's why your run is cursed.
I did check it though. I was saying to Toys earlier that I hope we don't lose by 1 second because of me checking it since he skipped it.
You
When
gotta
it was-
respect that chest.
Yeah,
That's your
Gotta get
karma
that.
for your next run.
Oh boy.
to get that 1 rupee.
As long as Aghanim doesn't use too many blue orbs here, even those don't hit too hard. If,
Well, the first like 6 or 7 phases, he didn't have a single blue orb. He had
Yeah,
only
no,
light
there's
orbs.
been a lot of ball projectiles here.
that's it. Okay, Ninja has locked in Ganon at least, if nothing else. And Zertnal's about to try 3 here on Ganon, try to get him down.
Probably gonna finish pretty close to each other, actually, because Ninja's got the silvers.
Yeah, as long as he can do this without getting a single hit.
Could go for the fairy.
If you play your cards right with what he's got, the cape could carry this to an easy fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty easy to waste all your mana on the cape though, because it drains it fast. You have to be careful how it's getting used. He got hit immediately by that spear.
The old homing spear.
There's that fairy in a bottle. The one that helped everybody. We never found the net. It must be in the back again in tower. Or on the bomb fairy.
No, lumberjack cape.
Oh yeah? I didn't
I
see
shot
that item.
I checked it. After like 10 or 12 minutes or something. I went up there.
You went to check it after you got the flute from Easter.
No, yeah, I got the flute from Eastern. Saved and quit to Sanctuary, went up there and checked it, and then activated the flute.
Oh no, don't fall off.
Zertnal's almost got him. Ninja Penguin's almost to silver's time. He's gonna wrap it up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Zertnal did finish this time. He's got him.
Ninja's gonna be real close behind. Don't touch Ganon. It's a lot of damage.
At 2 hours and 5 seconds, Zertnal has won, and right behind him, Ninja Penguin. They are finished.
Jeez. Oh, they're gonna sync up. They're gonna sync it up. Look at this teamwork.
Nice. 2 hours and 22 minutes, or 2 hours and 20 seconds average time there.
Pretty rough seed. Pretty rough at the end too. They had already lost at that point, but that just kind of killed the morale a little bit.
Yeah, that Ganon didn't go too well, and neither did Turtle Rock. Trinex and Ganon got them quite a few times. I'm gonna pull them on in here. Hello. Nice run.
Hey, guys.
Well played, guys.
GG.
Hold on.
Pedestal seed out of nowhere, apparently.
Yes, White. Where the hell did you put this one out? Just out of your hat, or?
Yeah, just pulled it up today. I have a backup in case they change the logic, and I didn't pull it out there. I just pulled it up. Just generated one fresh. It's either the second or third pedestal seed that we've seen out of the 60-something races we've done in this tournament.
Wow.
Well, I think we're honored then.
It was really bad for you guys on green. You guys skipped some pendants that you could have gotten. The red team didn't skip, so they actually weren't too far off when they found out what it was. They already had 2 of them each.
I think we were hoping that it wasn't a pedestal seed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the seed just kept on, well, giving us new hints. For example, I did pod, and then right after I could do ice, and then I got ice rock for T-rock, etc., etc. So I just kept on postponing the pedestals or the pendant dungeons.
Yeah. It was
the same for me, but Toyso actually cleared both the Tower of Hera and the Skullwoods while I was doing other things. So when we found out that it was pedestal, I had to do all the 3 dungeons, but he only had to finish Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
At that
Yeah,
point.
for me, I think I did do Hera, but I just left Eastern and Skullwoods. I mean, I did get all the items out of Skullwoods, and then I was like, okay, it's probably not going to be a pedestal seed. But yeah.
It was swamp and ice on both sides when the hammer was found. That was one thing that was synced up.
Yeah, like it was pretty close, all things considered, until the very end when it became apparent that it was going to be a full pedestal seed.
We couldn't even check beforehand since the book was in T-Rock.
Yeah. Just adding to the misery of it all. Zertno had some trouble with Ganon. Ran out of mana.
Oh, like, yeah. Well, during the seed, the ninja was like, okay, I found the silvers. He said to me way at the beginning of the seed. And after like half an hour or an hour, I asked him, where were those silvers again? And he was like, I really have no idea. So then I decided to check every single chest at Eastern, apart from the chest that had the silvers.
Yeah, they were in the back. Last chest where the big key usually is.
And then, of course, I realized when I got to the Ganon climb that I did not have enough arrows. So I had to do the entire left side just to find some arrows near Bob.
Oh, that's a rough one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I had
Yeah,
4
arrows.
arrows for the first mimic room. That would have been enough, but I missed my first.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, you can get 5 from the pot in the second one, yeah.
Yep. But I mean, all things considered, I don't think this was a bad seed. We got a really early Titan's Myths and Dark World access, etc. But yeah, I just think it went wrong with not finishing the dungeons that we could have finished.
Mm-hmm. It was a nice start, but a rougher finish.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. And in the end, I was just like, well, I'm having this bad of a fight already. Let's just try and sync up the finish together with Ninja. Just
That's
finishing in
cheaper.
style as a team.
Well, thanks for playing, guys. I was just checking the brackets here. So, Problems IRL and Spooty Biscuit against Monster Tojo. And Ninja Penguin Zertnal, you're still in. You're up against Zero Rush and Ninja Bro in the lower bracket round 5.
Alright.
So I'm going to make those 2 rooms right now, right after we go offline here. Thanks for coming, everybody. Thanks for the races.
Congratulations on the win, and good luck against Spoody and Problems.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
good luck on your next match too.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, I'll see you later, folks. We do have another race scheduled at 8 tonight if it happens. We've had a lot of postponements going on, so hopefully we can get that one done. We've got about, I think, 12 or 13 races left total, so opening up my schedule, trying to get some moving. That would be in 3 hours if that happens. I'll see you later, folks. Thanks for coming.
Have a good one.
Thanks for co-hosting with me, Andy.
Yeah, no problem.